Alright guys, how's it going? Just came down to the plough to do some watering in the greenhouses, and it's about 9:30 in the evening. Yeah, I've been busy all day, so yeah, I thought I'll come and do some watering when I can, because it's been raining quite heavily for the past couple of days, and it's also been quite windy, so I just couldn't come around. So I just wanted to highlight a few fig trees and apple trees, some of the special ones growing in and around the greenhouses and the plot. I just couldn't give you guys an update of this plot and the outdoor figs at all this year. So yeah, we got a number of fig trees growing here, and this one here is Fico Diuri, and it's got several brabus this year. I can't see many main crops. Around this time last year it had lots of main crops forming, which didn't ripen on time, because I think this tree also need a greenhouse to ripen its main crops in the UK. But in saying that, if you look carefully, I have pruned this tree at the tip, just as recommended or advised by Stephen Reeds. Stephen Reeds used to own a nursery in the UK called Reeds Nursery, and they used to specialize in fig trees and had several varieties, and I pretty much got all of his fig trees, because that's what we do. We just go ahead and buy the lot. And yeah, so I used to talk to him a lot back in the days, and he sort of stopped, or just his business has shut down now, which is sad. I think he still got his collection. I'm not sure what he's up to these days, but anyway, he sort of stated in one of his videos that if you go around and pinch the or cut off the tip of a braba crop in fig early spring, that sort of send all the energy into the fruit rather than growing up. So that's one. I've done most of the branches, and if you look around, most of them, apart from that one, they all go figs, and they're all swelling up nice. And this variety used to give me 1 or 2 figs every year, and now I can see at least 30 odd figs dot around everywhere. But then I haven't pinched this branch. I left a couple because I wanted to get the main crop, and it hasn't got any brabus. If you can see, it's got no brabus at all. But the ones I've pinched has swelled up really nice, and also more importantly, it has sent out several branches, so these branches will bear more brabus next year. And with Fico Diuri, got really tasty brabus. So yeah, it's one to grow outdoors in this country if you are after nice tasty figs. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do the wider lens. I usually do the 0.5 or 6 setting, because it's quite dark. The wider lens won't capture the video properly. This here is Brooklyn White. It's got one braba, but I've got one in the greenhouse, got several brabas, and lots and lots of main crop figs in on the tree. This is Fracasano Rosso. It's supposed to be a San Pedro type. I don't think it's got any brabus, guys. I highly doubt it's a San Pedro now. I got a feeling it's a Smyrna type, because it used to drop, and it still drops all of its figs. I don't know, maybe I'll try an air layer in the greenhouse and see what happens. And this here is my Sangiovese. It's got such a unique, beautiful leaves, and really tasty fig. And again, I have planted it outdoors for some reason. I've got a really nice big tree, but then it's not going to crop any figs. It's just been too cold this year. And over here we got a really special apple. I've actually got 2 special apples. So this is the Japanese Fuji, and it's a beautiful and delicious apple. And we pruned really well this year, and sprayed for aphids on time, and I can see good set of growth and good. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of apples because the tree is still small. In saying that, the tree is probably about 9 years old. I've transplanted it probably about 20 times. And opal is one of them apples that you find in supermarkets only in when they're in season. They're really delicious white apple, slightly yellowish, and it's got a good amount of fruits, and it's probably about 1,000 times better than a golden delicious, I'll say. And it's a patented variety, so it's really hard to come by, and you'll have to know a few people to get hold of this variety. And this is a cherry, and I don't know what variety it is. I think it was a seedling, and that's what I was told, at least by the guy who had this plot before. But it's an eating cherry. It's beautiful dark red, and I call it Amberley because that's where we are. So yeah, Amberley unknown. It was about, I don't know, about 12 foot high, tall and wide when we got the plot. So I've cut it down, and it's grown into a nice sort of bush shape, so that's how I'm going to keep it. We planted a new apple tree here. It's called Christmas Pippin. It's a recent modern type apple. Also planted Eden here. Again, it's a modern apple, only probably about 10-15 years old. And also another modern apple, Paradise Gold, I think that's how it's called. So yeah, that's all I've got here growing outdoors. I've got several fig trees grown in greenhouses, and you can see the caterpillar damage on the leaves, but not a lot you can do. They'll just disappear. I won't be able to go into greenhouses because again it's quite dark. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and hope you have inspired you to grow some of these newer varieties of figs and some really unusual apples. In saying that, Fuji is not really unusual, but quite hard to get hold of in this country. And yeah, if any of you want Scionwood from these apple trees, just give us a shout, and I'll just cover the shipping, and I'll send them over to you. Thank you for watching.